Welcome everyone to Yahudah Living Artist Interview segment. My name is Marsha Beasley and I am your host on today, and I am excited. I am so excited today to introduce to the Yahudah Living family this powerhouse of an artist in the musical arena, and she goes by the name of YAHmazing. She is truly anointed and operating in her purpose. We are going to talk to her about her journey, accolades and endorsements of her music, her life, ministry, and what's next for YAHmazing. Now, without further ado, I introduce to some and present to others YAHmazing. Thank you so much, my sister, for carving out time today to chat with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for having me here today. I give all praise to the Most High.
Outstanding. Now, before we get started, I want you to take a moment, just tell us a little bit about yourself, and while you're doing that, tell us, where did YAHmazing come from?
Absolutely. Well, I'm a Southern girl, so I'm from the South. I now reside in Texas, but born in Mississippi. I've always loved singing, songwriting, and giving my offerings to the Most High. I've been doing it professionally for 6 years, but I've been singing my entire life. And so as far as my name, how I got it, my real name is Lakitria, so L.A. My producer's name is La Cedric, so that's L.A. And then the music. So we were able to produce a lot of fantastic and award-winning music together. So that's where YAHmazing originated from.
Wow, that is interesting. That's good. Well, outstanding. Now we know where YAHmazing came from. So that's outstanding. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Now,
Absolutely.
yes. So, Lala, tell me this. I want to rewind the tape a little and
Okay.
tell me what sparked your love for music and writing, when you were younger. Was it church? Was it family? Or was it something else?
Yeah, for me, it was definitely church. I kind of got pushed in there by my aunt. She put me in the kids choir at a young
Uh,
age, and I guess because we were always singing around the house, she was like, "Well, y'all need to be singing, for the
okay.
Most High. So we're gonna slide you right on in here." And I started to sing, learn about music, and it just came natural. I started writing
Mm,
songs at as early as six.
wow.
Yeah, for the church and things of that nature, and it just the Most High just continued to grow my faith,
Uh,
my walk, and then also just my ability to be able to create music on the fly. It's something just that is comes natural for me, and
mm,
it really just comes from my background. My mom always played music. My dad always played music. So, I love music. My family, I have a lot of family members that sing in the church, and so it's just been a part of me from day one.
wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So you talk about it being a part of you, but can you tell me the moment, the very, not the very moment, but when you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that this was your calling? Like,
Mhm.
yep, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. When did that
Absolutely.
moment happen?
You know what? It happened back in 20, I think it was 2015. It was
Okay.
2015. So I had took a small break from singing. Again, I used to sing in the church all the time. And so I got to a point where, I just was kind of just trying to figure out, what did I want to do? And my husband, he had signed me up to do, I think it was American Idol in Orlando. We had took our son to Disney, I think it's Disney World, if I'm not
Uh,
mistaken. But yeah, and so he forced me to get on out there because I did
okay.
not like singing in front of people, believe it or not. I was still kind of shy. And so did that, did great. I sang in front of, I think it was like 400 people. And I think that's when
Wow.
my nerves, I got over the nerves thing. And then the producer at the church that I had attended at the time, he asked me, he said, "Hey, do you write these songs? Do you do all this stuff?" because
Uh-huh.
at that point I was writing for that assembly, and I said, yeah, I said I write this stuff, and it doesn't take me that long to do it. And he
Right.
said, I'd really like to work with you. And I said, okay. But at that point, it still didn't register, right? I'm just thinking, we just having a conversation. That's it. Well, my
Uh-huh.
my husband, he comes home with all of this music equipment.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. He basically told me, stop sitting on your hands. It's time to, share your gift with the world. Yes, it's cool you doing it, in your local congregation, but you have so much to offer, people that are trying to find their faith and get closer to the Most High. And so that's when La La Music was born. And I've been going hard ever since.
Wow, that's awesome. Awesome. And I was going to ask, how supportive, is your husband in what you do? Now, I know he gave you that hint and said, get up off your hands. Come on. But did he ever know it was going to be this big? And what about your son? How old is your son? Tell us how long you've been married and all that,
Yeah,
and
for
just the
sure.
support.
Yeah, absolutely. So my family consists of my son, he's 24, and our
Okay.
daughter, 8. So we took a small break.
Yes.
In between, but we got two. We got our boy and our girl. And so with my husband, yeah, he's there every step of the way. He ensures on the business side that everything is taken care of. He supports me in my shows. They've been in him and my family are in a lot of my music videos because I do
Okay.
like to promote, a family, a Hebrew Israelite family, and what that consists of. And so I'm very passionate about that. So he's always there to support. My daughter, my son, they always support. So it's really nice to have a family that sees and believes in you, knowing
Mhm.
that the gift that you're giving is continuous. There's not anything that I'm looking for in return, but
Right.
to be able to reach the people and to share the truth with
Yeah.
those that are willing to listen.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's beautiful to have that support because it frees you to just operate in your gift, right? Outstanding. Outstanding. Now, in your bio, you describe yourself as spiritual. How does your faith flow into your music? And does a song ever come, just during your prayer time or your worship time? How does that music get birthed within you?
Yes, it's funny you say that. For me, I would say it's through reading the word.
Hmm.
I'll meditate on it, and then it'll happen just anywhere. I could be driving, I could be running, I could be just outside, and lyrics will start coming to me. And
Wow.
so at that point, I grab my phone. I start going because I'm like, I know I'm in the spirit right now, so I gotta make sure I catch all of this so I don't forget. And it's so funny. One of my actually my producer's wife, her name's Blessed, and she told me, she said, that the Most High has. He has a mission for you. Is for you to be able to download everything that he has given you. And so
Hmm.
I literally took that and said, wow, that's what this means. It means that he has a message that he
Wow.
wants me to share, and I must download it and present it in the way that he wants me to. And so that gives me chills just to even think about that. But when I
Yeah.
think about spiritual, that's my connection with the Most High and being obedient and being open to what it is that He has to tell me, so that way I can go and execute that in the way that He sees fit.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That download. Yeah, grab your phone and either sing what you're thinking or write what you're thinking,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm so glad that you have downloaded all that he has given you because sister, listen. Listen. Okay, you had so much on your bio and you have been recognized for so much. I said, listen, I am not going to record all of this. She's
It's a
going to talk
lot.
about it because, girl, I mean, you are stacking up awards and
Yeah.
nominations. Oh my goodness, for your music and your collaboration, from a Grammy balladed,
Mhm.
and even if a Grammy balladed didn't get a win, you got a Grammy balladed, okay?
Yes.
Hello, that's serious. And for your collaboration on Sister, and then just your record. I think it was Record of the Year
Mhm.
for the Recording Academy,
Yes.
along with female. I've seen a few female song of the year a few songs, and one was "Dim My Light."
Yes.
Grammy balloted for your single, The Assignment.
Yes.
You were nominated and won for Female Emerging Artist of the Year in 2020
Yeah.
for your Set Apart album.
Mhm.
And then you doubled that with a win,
Yeah.
the same award for your
Yes.
sophomore album, The Awakening.
That is correct.
Okay. Along with, okay, Song Warrior, okay,
Yes.
additional awards in 2021, 2022,
Mhm.
and 2024. And then you come up in 2025, okay, and you're still raking them up.
Yes.
And what was this? The new Artist of the Year from the Texas Gospel Music Excellence Award?
Yes. Which was
Okay.
awesome. I was so happy to win that because that's coming from the state I reside
Okay.
in.
Okay, when a state recognize you,
Yes.
right? Sometimes let's just keep it real. Sometimes it's like your state is like your family, right?
That is true.
Sometimes
Very true.
everybody's supporting you, but your family
Yes.
don't. Not the immediate family, but maybe the rest of them may not do that. But okay, Texas recognize you. So when you tell me this, what went through your mind
Mhm.
the first time you heard your music, that you heard your music being recognized and nominated the first time, and then when it continued, what's
Yeah.
going through your mind?
Well, the first time was in 2020, and I had just released the album, I believe
Uh-huh.
6 or 7 months prior. So I
Uh-huh.
was in complete shock.
Oh,
I had no idea that was even possible. Again, I was putting out the music because I'm just being obedient, and
yeah.
to have people from literally all nations that listen to my music.
Uh-huh.
Specifically the International Singer-Songwriter Association, which is where I won my first award. I
Yes.
was just blown away, and at that point, I knew the Most High had me on my path. Basically, it
Okay.
was like, okay, you putting in the work. I'm gonna make sure that it reaches the people it needs to reach. And by the way, you probably gonna get some accolades from this.
Okay.
And so even to this day, what keeps me going is the fact that I don't do it necessarily for the awards, but
Uh-huh.
it is nice for people to actually see the hard work that you put in behind the scenes. Because as an
Exactly.
independent artist, truth
Uh-huh.
music artist, it is tough. I mean, you have to pretty much fund everything by yourself. And
Exactly.
so to be able to have people that acknowledge the work that I do and that I am a truth music artist, I think that's the most rewarding of all.
Yes, yes. Such a blessing, such a blessing. I mean, because like I said, as I read through it, I was like, wow, this is amazing. And like you said, in the truth
Mhm.
music, and
Yes,
all of the recognition and a
yes,
Grammy.
yes.
Come on now, come on. So
He is
you know
amazing.
that you're walking in your gift. You know it is a gift from him because he is showing you
Yeah.
through arenas that
Mhm.
would normally not have recognized you, right?
Correct. That is correct.
What a blessing. What a
Yeah.
blessing it is. What a blessing. Now, your album, Set Apart,
Mhm.
and let me say set and apart, and
Set
then
apart.
the
The
set
awakening.
apart. Okay. And
Set apart.
then
The awakening.
the awakening.
Mhm.
Those sound like that they have some real meaning behind the name.
Yes.
What's the story,
Yeah.
or the theme behind those titles?
Sure. So as a songwriter, I'm
Hmm.
always sending a message.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I like to tell stories through even my albums. If you look at kind of the arrangement of the singles, it's telling a story.
Okay.
And so for Set Apart, it was, basically me understanding being in the truth and then what it means as a new person walking walking in that faith and being obedient. I wanted
Mm-hmm.
people to understand that, hey, the old me that you used to know is no longer me. I am set
Mm,
apart because of the word, because I keep the law, statutes, and commandments,
mm-hmm.
because I'm doing everything that the Most High requires of me. I want everybody to know that and that you can do it too. So that's what set
Mm.
apart came into play. And the awakening is more of just my knowledge growth.
Okay.
From the Set Apart album, digging more into the truth, finding even more things that I should be doing to ensure that I am solidifying my spot
Yes. Yes.
in the kingdom. And
Okay.
so, yes, and so for the awakening, it was just being able to show people that you can continue to grow in this truth, and you are never to be complacent. And so that's where that song title came, or album title actually came from.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So when you think about Set Apart and Awake Me, what is one song on each album that really touch your heart? I know all of them touch your heart.
For sure, for sure. I think one that I absolutely love and is my favorite on the Set Apart album is
Uh-huh.
I Will.
I
Because that
will.
was my kind of law keeping single to get
Uh-huh.
everybody excited about wanting to keep the law, statutes, and commandments,
Uh-huh.
being in the truth and being obedient to that. And so for me, that is a representation of what I try to live every single day. And so it's a constant reminder, too, of what I will do to ensure that I am in the Father's will. And so that
Mm.
would be on Set Apart. For the awakening, I would say the song that sticks out to me the most is He's My Rock. And that
Yeah.
comes from Psalms, yes. And it's about, even though you may go through challenges, He
Uh-huh.
is your rock. He is your, He's your force field. He's your shield. He is your
Yeah.
strength, and you shall not be moved. And so for me,
Yeah.
this walk is not easy, and so we
Right.
all have to remember to lean on the Most High, because He is the
Mhm.
one that will get you through any situation that you may be going through at that time, and to always remember that He will be your rock.
That's it. I listen to your music way too much because I was just started playing in my head. He's my
Oh,
rock. And
yes,
I just started playing. Okay, you listen way too much, Marsha.
I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yes, yes. Now, listen. Okay, your attire, your
Yes,
head wraps, child.
yes,
Listen, listen. And the videos.
yes.
Girl, okay, so let's talk attire first. Who
Okay.
who is it Amazon? Are you making the clothes? Well, where you getting it from? Come on now.
I will
Tell the
definitely
secret.
I will definitely have to shout out Amazon. Obviously, with Amazon, there's tons of different designers that put their merchandise up there,
Wow.
and so I look for set apart attire
Yeah,
that is also trendy, because my goal is to show our sisters out here that you can still be modest and have style.
that's right.
Without showing everything or trying to look like the world. And so for me,
Yes.
fashion is just as important to me as my songwriting, because I
Hmm.
feel like the two go together. And so that
Uh-huh.
way, it's an opportunity for people to see that you can be in the truth. It's not boring. We love to celebrate. Israel loves to look good, especially around the feast
Uh-huh.
time. And so it's just about being able to show them, as well as my young daughter, that you can be modest and still be fashionable.
Yes. Well, you show off on it really, really well because
Thank
I mean, just beautiful from head to
thank
toe
you.
and the head wraps. I mean, absolutely stunning.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
stunning. So thank you for representing us and showing us that, we can look nice and
Yep,
still be in this truth.
that's right.
Yes. So video, who's doing a choreographing these videos, that's amazing.
Thank you so much. So, I'm a very creative person. Like I said, within the songwriting, the singing, I'm also a visual person. So, I literally, as I start to write a song, I can already see what music video the visual should be. And again, that comes from the Most High. He gives it to me. And then from there, I write out the concept, and then I work with my videographer. It's Atmosphere Production. So, I want to shout out Ronnie Kelly right now. He's done a phenomenal job, as well as I have another person that also supports, and that's Rob Art Production. So he did a couple of my music videos as well. So they get my concepts, and they help bring it to life, which I
Well,
appreciate.
they
My
do.
goal is, yeah, they do. And my goal is to not just put things out. I make sure that I do it with a spirit of excellence, because
Hmm.
I am representing the Most High in everything that I do. When people look up, Israelites or truth music artists, I want them to see that we can be exceptional in what we do with our ministry and our music offerings. And so for me, it's very important to not only display that in my writing and my vocal abilities, but also visually to those that will listen and watch.
But listen, you are doing it,
Thank
okay?
you.
You are doing it. I tell you, every last video, from the talking video, when you were, I forget the name of the song, when people are just running, running their mouths,
Yeah.
and you had to call your sister and say, "Listen, help! I need your
Yes.
advice."
He's my rock.
He's my rock, okay? And then the brew bounce,
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get the dance
Hey,
down,
hey.
but I love it. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, it's just so your sound is so versatile,
Thank
and it meets everyone.
you.
Whatever your style is, they can find it in your music.
Yes.
You know, yeah. So it's really really awesome. But yeah, shout out to your team
Thank
who
you.
helps you with the videos and just your own creativity, because I haven't seen one that I was like, that don't fit. Not a one. Okay. So, and
Thank
I love, 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 and you said it, producing and doing things in excellence. You
Yes.
know, we
Mhm.
have to do that with excellence in mind. And so I appreciate what you've done there.
Thank you.
Now, you wear a lot of hats, and
I
we've
do.
talked about it, from worship leader, artist, wife of a pastor,
Yes.
right? Your husband is the assembly leader of
Mhm.
you all's assembly.
Mhm.
How do you manage all of that without losing your rhythm?
Ooh, that's a good question. I pray to the Most High for endurance,
Mm,
and He gives it to me. I'm someone that I strive to be excellent in everything that I do, whether it's my wifely duties, taking care of my children, ensuring that I'm supporting my husband in the
mhm.
church. As you mentioned, I am the worship leader at the Highest Way Ministry, and so for me, it's just I enjoy it. Most High has
Awesome.
given us this time and we need to use it wisely. And so for me, I want every minute to count, in regards to what I'm doing. I don't want to sit idle. I want to be able to continue to be a servant and push, this ministry and to get the message out. And so I do it. I just don't think about it. I just get it done. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, because trying to balance it all can be challenging,
Can
but
be.
I think what you said, when it is your purpose, when it is your calling and you love it,
Yes.
it works, right?
Correct.
It just
Absolutely.
works.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk Star.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Yes. Now that track was Grammy balloted,
It was.
and in collaboration. Oh, I forget her name.
Zamira Israel.
Amira
Yes.
Israel. Yes, yes, yes. In collaborating with her, how did that collaboration come together? And in your thoughts, what made it so special?
Absolutely. Well, definitely want to shout out my sister, Zamira Israel. She reached out to me. Her husband, Bezaleel, he's
Okay.
an award-winning producer in the Israelite community. And
Okay.
so she sent over the track and she said, Hey, um, hoping to see if you would be interested in collaborating with me on this. Here's my vision. And
Uh-huh.
immediately when I heard the song, I said, This reminds me of unity, of sisterhood. And so that's where we kind of came up with the concept behind that. It was so funny. She brought that to me, and I was already in my mind thinking it would be so cool if her and I came together to produce some type of sisterhood song. And she just so
Uh-huh.
came up with the title Sister, which was awesome. And so for me, what makes that song special is it shows that even though you have multiple sisters that are out here in the ministry, whether it's music, whether it's community service, whether it's, helping with wardrobe and helping sisters, look their best, it doesn't matter. There shouldn't be any competition. We
Right.
should be supporting each other and uplifting each other. And that's what Zamira and I wanted to come across in that song is that even though her and I will sometimes end up in the same categories,
Uh-huh.
sometimes we support each other just because we know we're both pushing for this truth and to help reach people. And I think that's what made it so special and what was the big connection for us as we continue to push that single and get it to the point to where it was Grammy balloted. So,
I
yeah.
know. Yes, and that was awesome. And it's such a beautiful song.
Yes, I
Such a
love that
beautiful.
song.
Yeah, yeah, such a beautiful song. And I think, as you shared, about its meaning, I think others feel the same way. And I think that's where that Grammy came along. People
Yeah.
connected
Hmm.
with that we do need to come together. We do need to work with one another, kind of like
Yes.
what June and I do.
Yeah.
This is her platform, this is something I do and done in my gospel industry
Okay.
platform years ago, and so we brought those two together, and
Awesome.
married them, and now we're talking to La Music, right?
I'm
So I
I'm
love.
happy to talk to you all.
Yeah, so I love that and continue to bridge those gaps because you communicate, not communicate, but you collaborate with a lot of different artists. Let's talk to me about some of those collaborations.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I've done a collaboration with Yahudah King. He's a
Mhm.
part of the Yahudah gang. Absolutely one of my favorite rap artists. I love his style of conscious truth music. He does a great job of connecting with people, and I felt like when we collaborated, it was going to be something special, and it was. And so I just want to shout him out. Someone else that I've collaborated with is More Itan
Uh-huh.
on a song that we worked on last year, which I'll actually be performing next week for the Brew Year Bash. So I want to shout
Okay.
him out, as well as, oh my gosh, it's just a host of many.
I
Can
know,
keep
right?
going, but those are definitely two. And Philip Waters, Amina Yakar. I mean, yeah, the list goes on and on. It's been a great and true blessing to be able to work with all of these different artists who all have different styles. And
Yes.
so, it's great for me because I get to flex, that muscle of saying, okay, well, this is how this artist works and how they communicate and how they write. And so it gives me an opportunity to be able to flex my style a little bit to be able to show that I'm capable of getting with them.
Was I can get with you on that. Okay, okay. Well, awesome, awesome. And
Yeah,
if you didn't hear your name, she called your name. It's in her heart. We
that's
only have so
right.
much time, and she
That's
worked with a
right.
lot of you all right?
Yes.
So I'm like, she didn't call my name. She called your name in her heart. Okay,
They
okay.
know who they are. They know.
They know who they are. Exactly. Exactly. Sounds great. Now, you're also connected with many, many associations.
Yes.
Yeah, many associations. How has those connections helped you grow as an artist?
Oh, wow. So I would definitely say a lot.
Okay.
Even though I seem to be extroverted.
Okay, okay,
I'm definitely there's a lot of times where I'm mainly introverted, and so
okay.
it forces me to have to like get out there and network and talk to people and build relationships, which has now spawned into a lot of these opportunities that I have today. So I'm so
Mhm.
thankful for a lot of the organizations that I am a part of because they really help to support independent artists, and they all know
Uh-huh.
what genre and truth music I do, and they
Right.
respect that, which is awesome. So again, it goes to show that never put yourself in a box. Allow the Most High to create that path, and it will allow you to continue to grow.
Exactly. That sounds awesome. And, we kind of talked about this a little bit, but with all of the success, all of the recognitions, the
Mhm.
Grammy balloted, which those things are huge and they
Mhm.
can kind of go to our head a little bit, right? What keeps you humble and grounded, and then still hungry for more and
Mhm.
hungry to give more to your listeners?
Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. I would say for me, what keeps me humble and grounded is the Most
Hmm.
High.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said, I never set out to just do it to win awards.
Uh-huh.
So my purpose is I feel like much bigger than that. But I do love to win. I do love to win,
Okay.
as most people
Right.
would.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
when you put in a lot of work. I would
Hmm.
also say, I got a great family and support system, so they're not gonna let my head get too big anyway.
Okay. Okay.
They keep me in check. Um,
Okay.
but I've just been always a down to earth person, and I just like to be a part of things to help move the gospel, move the ministry. And
Uh-huh.
so what keeps me hungry for it is just that. Like I
Mm.
don't want to quit. I want to continue to push this ministry and to push the truth, the set apart lifestyle. And I feel like he gave me this opportunity and I can't waste it. So I will never get tired. I will continue to move forward. And I'm just so thankful that the Most High has given me the endurance to do so.
Oh, that's beautiful. Sounds awesome. I love it. I love it. And we are so glad because we do not want you off the scene at all. At all.
All praises.
All praises. Now, Lala, what would you, or how would you encourage a younger artist
Mhm,
interested in being a gospel artist,
mhm.
um, a truth artist,
Yep.
and they are looking up to you for
Mhm,
guidance?
mhm.
As a figure in the gospel industry, how would you share? What would you share with them? How would you encourage them? Because trying to figure out where to start.
Sure, where to start? Yeah, that was me at one point too. And
Mhm.
so I can recall that I would tell individuals that are looking to be a part of the gospel truth music industry, be a
Mhm.
student first. That was the very first thing I did was I said, okay, I know I can write, I know I can sing, but I need to learn this business because there's a lot that goes into putting music out. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that you have to educate yourself on, so that
Okay.
way you don't do things the wrong way and it comes back in a way that you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know, and now I got this issue. So for
Hmm.
me it was being a student first. Secondly is figure out who you are and what you want to represent. I think I see a lot of artists sometimes they'll start here, then they'll jump over there, and then they'll come in between. And it's, what do you stand for? What
Mm-hmm.
is your brand as it relates to the Most High, and your ability to be set apart? So being able to really know who you are and what you want to represent once you become a gospel artist or truth music artist. I would say the other thing would be to build your network. I know I talked earlier about being shy and nervous and didn't really
Uh-huh.
like to get out there, and it just, oh my gosh, it was a struggle, but I did it. I think no event is too small. So you have to start from somewhere. We don't all jump to the top just like that. It takes a lot of work and effort for you to put into yourself and into your music. And so just remembering that it's not a race per se, but it is your ministry. And that could
Mm-hmm.
take long as you have breath. So just remember that. So those are some of the things that I would advise for anyone that's wanting to get into the music industry, specifically truth music, gospel music, is that you have to know yourself, you have to be a student, and you have to realize that there is no comparison. You are you, and it's not a race. It is your ministry.
I love that. And they are listening. They are listening. So you just told them. And so we encourage those who are listening that, is aspiring to be a truth gospel artist.
Mhm.
She's shared with you what to look for. And I love that, your purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, what's your
Thank you.
purpose? That's beautiful. When Lala is not singing, not being a wife,
Yes.
I'm saying not, so you won't go there. Not being a worship leader, and not
Yeah.
even being a mother,
Mhm.
because we know you're doing all of that and you're doing it well and balancing that. What can we find you doing?
Oh, well, I can tell you this. My husband and I, we have 15 acres of land, so we live out in the country.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so if I'm not doing all the things that you just mentioned, I'm out on the land helping with our animals. We've got horses, chickens, cows, sheep, two dogs, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I love it. I love
I'm,
it.
I'm just joking, but yeah. So we've got a lot of animals out there who need our attention, and so it's fun for me. I like to get outside. I like to get dirty, get in the ground and grow food and all these different things. I feel like that's what gets me back to our roots. If you think about it, it's kind of like our people and where we come from. And so
Uh-huh.
our goal is to represent the true Israelite way, and that's to be able to be self-sustaining and to
Uh-huh.
also be able to help our brothers and sisters who may also be in need. So that's what I do outside of all the other things that you mentioned.
I love it. I love it. So you have I would assume a sizable garden out there, right?
Yes, yes, we got to actually get out there now and clean it all out from the winter. But yeah, the goal is to really get that green thumb and learn as I go. I will tell anybody, purchasing land and getting out there, that's just the half. No, that's not even a half. That's probably just a fourth. It's the work that comes after you get on there
Got it,
and
got it.
all the things that you have to learn. And, my husband and I, we like to say it was YouTube University.
YouTube.
Because I,
I
I had no idea about horses and all these things. And so we had to really be students, like I said before, in the music, but now in farming and homesteading, you have to be a student to be able to be successful at it and good at it. So we're still work in progress, but I absolutely love it and wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Wow, that's awesome. I am a student of agriculture as well. I have a sizable garden back there, and I just love it. So I know I don't have all the animals, but I have the garden. I have the
Yes, yes,
garden.
yes,
Okay, but I love it. I love getting my hands dirty. Yes,
yes.
beautiful. I love that. You have to send us a picture or so when you're
I sure
talking
will.
about this. June can post up a picture of you in the garden because
Okay.
people see, we see you with the beautiful head wraps and a amazing garments.
Yes.
And and so who would have thought, as unless you were talking to Marsha, right? That you work in the garden
Yeah,
too, and you
lots
have
of people.
horses and chickens and a
Hmm.
pear tree and partridge and all of
Yeah, you
that.
would think from my attire and how I present myself, like there's no way she's outside
No,
doing all this stuff and wrangling
no.
sheep and oh yeah, I do it all.
Yeah, you need to send some pictures because
I will
we want
definitely do
we
that.
yeah, because we can read the bio and stuff, but we want to hear about the music from the person, and then want to get to know you when you're not musicking. What are
Sure.
you doing and stuff. So
Absolutely.
my awesome. So thank you so much for sharing that personal side of you
For sure.
that most people may not have known and probably wouldn't have gotten unless they know you personally.
Hmm.
Now, finally, what's next? What's next? What should we be looking out for from La La Music this year or next year? Give us the inside scoop.
You got it. All right. So, first and foremost, I am working on my third album. So, I'm super excited about that. I'm in the beginning stages. I've gotten three songs done so far. And so, I'm working on the rest. Hopes are, if it does not come out later on this year, as far as the release, it'll be early 2026. So, I'm really excited about that. Also, a part of a film that will be coming out this year.
Okay.
So really excited about that. Shout out to Purpose Driven Films.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to being able to hopefully share that with you all very soon. And then my touring. So I'm going to be traveling quite a bit this year.
Okay.
I'm a part of the Rejoice tour that'll be happening this year. We kick off in Mesquite, Texas on, I believe that's Tyler, Texas, excuse me, May
Okay.
16th. So we'll start that. I also have my own outside tour that I am doing, which I'll be traveling to multiple cities. I will be international this year as well. So thankful that the Most High has blessed me with these opportunities. So I'll be in Antigua this summer, as well as Jamaica in the winter. And my
Wow.
goal is to continue to spread the gospel, not just here in the U.S., but all across the four corners of the earth.
Wow. Well, I knew you was going to be doing something, but I didn't know it was all of that. That is great. You did what you do it well and you do it big. And that
Thank
is so
you.
awesome. And it just goes back to when you're operating in your gift and you're obedient to our Father, Yah, He opens those doors and those opportunities for you to
Yes.
walk through. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much. Now, your music, you have a website. Give us your
you.
website. Where can people find your music?
Yes.
How do they support Lala Music?
Absolutely. So, for everyone, I love to call my supporters Team Lala.
Okay.
So for those that support, you can check my website out at www.lalamusiq.com. So that's lalamusic.com. It's a one-stop shop for not only my music, but I also have a logo wear store. So if you want to support Lala Music, I've got lots of different things, shirts, mugs, you name it, that you can use to help support me in my music ministry. Another thing that I've got going on right now, which everyone can help out today, is that I have been nominated for 7 categories with the Praise Factor Music Awards. They're based in Atlanta, Georgia. So really excited about that. Voting is unlimited. You can vote now until April 17th at praisefactor.com. And so again, I'm super excited. I'll make sure that I give you all the flyers so that way you can include
Yes.
that in this as well. But I just thank the Most High again for all these blessings. But yes, you can follow me. All of my social media handles are at Lala Music, and that's with a Q. And yeah, I'm pretty much accessible through all digital platforms in regards to music.
Wow. Such a blessing. And we know that, those who already support you is going to continue to support you. And those
Yes.
new supporters who are listening right now, we thank you so much because we know in advance that they are going to support your music. Yeah, we appreciate it. Now, is there sometimes I ask an artist if they want to share a little something. You are welcome to do that. From one of your CDs or just tell us. Just give some encouraging words to your listeners.
Sure. I would say just keep the faith. We go through so many challenges in life. Every day is not a great day sometimes, and we have to remind ourselves that we are children of the Most High and that we will go through these trials, but He always has something for us on the other side. I know this personally just through things that I've had to overcome in the past couple of years. And so I just say this as a vessel. Just believe in the Most High and know that He will take care of you no matter what. Surround yourself with positive people. Continue to focus on your own ministry and gifts that the Most High has blessed you with and use them. Do not let them go to waste because He will give it to somebody else if you don't use it. So I say that all to say just stay encouraged and keep pushing.
Sounds amazing. Thank you so much for those encouraging words to our Yahudah Living listeners. We thank you so much for carving out this time to share with us not only about your music, what Yah has done in your life, but then also when the music is resting, when motherhood is resting, when wifehood is resting, what we can find you doing. So thank you so much. We really
Absolutely.
appreciate you.
Thank you. It's such a blessing to be here today and just so thankful for the opportunity.
Outstanding. Well, to our Yahudah Living listeners, our family, we thank you for carving out time in your day to listen to my conversation with YAHmazing. Now, we want you to go out and support her. You see the information on the screen right now. Go and support her and listen to the music, purchase the music, and just be blessed because there's a message in the music. Every song, and she spoke about it, every song, there's a message to be received. And I know I've received a whole bunch of messages. And so we encourage you to go out and support her and continue to support Yahudah Living. We're here to serve you. Thank you again, Lala. We appreciate you, my dear.
Defend me from those that rise against me, oh yeah. They wanna destroy my mind and my heart, yeah. But I know they can't get that far. They wanna take my life, I know it, I know it. Covered in wickedness, they show it, they hating on me cause I'm glowing. But they will reap what they're sowing. He's my vow, he's my shield, and I won't be moved. Glory to Yah, he'll take care of my enemies soon. Oh, he's my vow, he's my shield, and I won't be moved. Glory to Yah, he'll take care of my enemies soon. I will trust you with my life at all times. Because of your power, I know I'll be fine. You make me strong and one of a kind. You said in your word that vengeance is mine. They wanna take my life, I know it, covered in wickedness, they show it, they hating on me cause I'm glowing. Yes they do, but they will reap what they're sowing. He's my vow, he's my shield, and I won't be moved. Glory to Yah, he'll take care of my enemies soon. Oh, he's my vow, he's my shield, and I won't be moved. Glory to Yah, he'll take care of my enemies soon. Yeah. Shoot your arrows, you can't destroy me. I'm on the straight and narrow. I give Yah the glory. Shoot your arrows, you can't destroy me. I'm on the straight and narrow. I give Yah the glory. Giving him the glory. Shoot your arrows, you can't destroy me. I'm on the straight and narrow. I give Yah the glory. I'll give him all the glory. You can't destroy me. Can't destroy me. Narrow, I give Yah the glory. He's my vow, he's my shield, and I won't be moved. Glory to Yah, he'll take my enemies soon. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Set Apart Artists, where we delve into the lives of worship leaders and artists and witness the hand of Yah moving in their journey. If you enjoyed this conversation, you can listen to it again, along with the selection of Set Apart music and Torah readings on our radio station, All Praises Radio, at allpraisesradio.com. It's a radio station that plays Set Apart music all day long. That's All Praises Radio at allpraisesradio.com. We have multiple artists lined up for future interviews, so be sure to subscribe to our channel to be notified when new interviews are released. And guess what? On our website at yahudahliving.com, we have a growing directory of artists and other resources within Yasharel. It's community driven, which means you can add resources to this directory for others. A special thank you to our hostess with the mostest, and Toda Robah, and praise Yah for the incredible artists who shared their story with us today. And a heartfelt thank you to you, our Yahudah family, for your support and enthusiasm. If you liked this episode, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Your support helps us bring more uplifting content to our community. And last, but certainly not least, all praise to the Most High Yahuah Sabaoth, perpetually. Shalom.